proudly brought to you by Audio Pub.
Ready?
Hello, Alan.
Hey.
We're on.
Are we on already?
Yeah.
Good.
Or should I
You didn't even
say...
tell me.
No, I'm trying to surprise you. Hajimemashita.
Hajime Mazda.
That is, I haven't got anything hanging over my head. Oh, we've got the amazing... I don't think that's in shot today, is it? No. Oh, just a little bit.
What's that?
The incredible...
the Gus.
Really, yeah, can't really notice it.
The
It's
Gus.
part of the bar, hanging at the top of the bar.
Gus-
Alan, how
the
are
Gus.
you?
I'm good, yeah, very good.
Hajimemashita. That means pleased to meet you in Japanese.
Great.
How did you go in your search for a Japanese
Superstar Les Paul.
Superstar Les Paul? What happened?
I think we should crack a beer and then we'll get into it.
Done.
So I got a special.
I think that might. You want to go that first?
Yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah, shit, yeah. Why not?
All right. Okay.
So I got.
Alan, just before we do this, can I just confirm one thing? You had what I call, was it a brownout or a blackout?
Both.
Both. If you
And-
tuned
and
in,
the-
a blackout.
And the yellow out as well.
Delicious. So Alan was in Japan, where people are very sensible, and he had a brownout drinking sake in
Blackout.
Blackout. Has
Or at least
no
I
recollection.
can't remember the brownout if one did happen.
Well, you know.
But
at least
yeah,
you're here. You made
It
it.
hasn't happened for a long time, and I think I might have been drinking this shit. Well, because it's delicious.
Okay. All right.
So-
Let's do it. It's so easy. It goes down so easy too.
It does, yeah.
Yeah, I like that.
Scarily easy.
So this is sake, all the way from Japan. Can I have a little sniff of the?
You can use that
cork?
later on if you like. And Christina, bless her, even gave me some little sake glasses.
Oh wow! Thank you, Christina.
So,
That's so lovely.
But I'm taking these back with me.
Oh,
Otherwise,
okay.
I am dead.
Oh, arigato.
Yeah.
Domo arigato gozaimasu. How about that?
So-
You didn't know I spoke Japanese, did you? Cheers, Alan. Welcome back from
Kanpai.
Japan. Kanpai. Oh.
Kanpai. Yeah, I had a few of these while I was away.
Michael Ray's on. He's
Oh yes, thanks, Michael.
I
And
saw Michael Ray this morning.
Anthony didn't
out
quite live up to his promise, I'm afraid, because I went to get the Marshall beer. It was Michael who gave us.
It
this.
was, yes.
So
Michael and David, his brother David.
very kind of you. But I did go to fish some out of the fridge today, and I noticed 2 of them were missing.
There's a few more than 2 I think were missing. Or I think it was 2 left or something. Thank you, David and Michael and Adam, for... David had no other reason.
Good, isn't it?
That's very delicious. This is troubling. This is deeply
It is,
concerning.
isn't it? So,
No, David had no other reason to come to Australia other than to drop these beers off. So he's got nothing better to do over there. And he's like, you know what? I'm going to head down to Australia with some beers.
it's very kind of you. Thank you.
I can see why you may have blacked out, Alan.
Do you reckon?
You're going for cup 2 already.
Yeah, would you
Oh my
wanna,
God.
do you wanna
No.
refill?
No.
Okay.
But there's not much, so that's all right. It's sensible.
Right.
It's sensible.
But
Now,
yeah,
Alan,
let's talk.
let's talk guitars in Japan. So you've just got back. You've played every Les Paul from Hiroshima to Tokyo.
I did.
What happened?
I must have tried, oh God, 20, 30 guitars.
Yes.
All kind of high-end, mostly high-end Gibsons.
Yes.
But the best guitar I played on that trip was that Sir. The Sir.
Oh, this is the
Aura.
limited edition
Oh my God. That
Sir Les Paul. So Sir is mostly associated with doing Fender replicas.
Yep.
And this is, in fact, a Gibson.
Yep.
Only 100 made or something.
It's
Testing the water.
I think the guy was saying in the shop it was the first through neck that he's done.
Yes.
Because he usually does bolt-on necks in
Yes.
in Sirs, and it's the first kind of through neck that he's
Wow.
done.
That's cool. That's
What a
amazing.
beautiful guitar that was. The Sir,
Shit all over the
Sir-
Gibsons.
easily.
Wow.
It was fresh out of the box.
What?
They literally just put up on the wall, and I walked straight in.
Does it
I'll,
look?
I'll tell you another
I didn't
funny
see the
story after
headstock.
this.
What's the headstock look like?
I think it's a bit like a
Similar.
Gibson one, but it's more the strings have got straight pull through it.
Okay.
And,
okay,
and
good
the
one.
reason why they're very expensive.
Yes.
So that one was about 14,000
Australian. Wow.
The reason why it's so expensive is that John Sir and his partner, who's kind of built the company with, they build those guitars themselves.
Handmade.
100 run every year. So
Wow.
he finishes all the frets and does all that.
Amazing.
But yeah, and that was amazing.
How did it compare to playing Candy?
Oh, not as good as Candy, for sure.
That's good.
Yeah, not as good. So, I was texting you pictures every now and again, wasn't I?
Yeah,
And
I saw the body. I mean, it looked beautiful. I didn't see the headstock though.
But I had one funny experience.
And it was that much better than a Gibson. Like you tried a lot of historics of similar pricing. Some of them.
Well, the thing I couldn't understand is that they'd every shop I went into, and I can't remember it being like this last time, but they're
starting to hallucinate a bit.
Just concentrate.
Continue on, Alan.
Concentrate on my voice. They detune all the guitars every time after you played them. Because apparently the humidity affects the neck. So I have to tune them up again every single time.
It's bizarre. I thought
and the actions were like a mile off the fretboard. So I'm like, how can you can't tell if it's a good guitar or not because it plays like shit.
Whenever I get one out of there, they must go over it and set it up properly.
Do you reckon?
Because whenever I get one, it's usually pretty good. They've restrung it and done it properly. So
best ones I played were the ones that the guys had said, I've just got this in today, and it was fresh out of the box, and they haven't touched it, and those were fantastic.
Wow.
So the Sir was a good one, and the same shop had.
Did the Sir sound like a Les Paul, or was it it did? Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
It was amazing.
Because you know how their Strats are a little bit like, hey, this kind of sounds like a Strat, but it's almost a computer idea of a Strat. But this sounds legit Les Paul-y.
Like a Les Paul on everything that you ever want fixed about the Les Paul. So it's kind of got a deep cut on it as well, so you can get your hand right at the top of the neck. Wow, just cool. It was just.
Can I have some more LSD?
Do you want it? Do you like it?
It's coming on now.
Do you like it?
Yes, I do. I do. Thank you so much.
I did have one. Really, really weird guitar buying experience in one shop.
Let's hear it. So I just feel like listening to you talk today. Should I say hello to some people? Oh, hang on. Hold that story. Ian Anderson is on. Hello, Ian Anderson. He's a tattooed gentleman.
Really?
Ian Anderson, yeah. Michael Ray is on. I saw Michael Ray this morning in the
alley.
No, he was in the stairwell. Weirdly enough, and I opened up the door and he's like, "Hey, Colonel."
You don't want to be anywhere near stairs with Mike.
No. Well, he was at the bottom of the stairs, not the top. We've talked about that story. Yeah. Where, every time Michael sees someone.
After you, Colonel, down the stairs.
Yeah. What are you doing at the top of the stairs, Colonel? Boom! Get to the bottom. And we've got Dick Pleesh. Dick Pleesh and I, he's from the NAM. He's crazy, my crazy NAM vet student. He's a cool guy. We went to the NAM together. Did some crazy shit. I didn't know you spoke Japanese, but I always thought you were turning Japanese.
Is that to me or to you?
That's me, because I speak Japanese. Yeah. Ichi ni 3-4.
Ichi ni, yeah.
Michael Ray, you weak bastard, Colonel. How could you breach the slab before Alan's return? Well,
Told
Alan,
you.
as I said to you when I saw you in the staircase this morning, I couldn't wait. So Alan, continue on.
The story. So I went into one shop. It was one of the last shops I went to in Tokyo.
Yes,
and it was I think it was Gaki.
Yes.
And I walked up to this guy and said, I'd like to try that guitar there. And he was are you going to buy it? I said, well, I don't know. I haven't tried it yet. And he said, finish, very delicate.
Right.
Finish very... And I had a jumper on because it was cold. I even let him feel my jumper to go, it's not...
Is that before he was talking about the guitar?
No, it's not scratchy at all. It's
no
okay.
Scratchy, sir.
You can let me play it. And he got it down off the wall, right? It was pretty brand new, but it was a kind of Voss scale, the Voss style 59. Yes. And he actually got a little bit of film and stuck it over the pick guard.
They're crazy neat. They're crazy neat and clean.
Just so I didn't scratch the pick guard.
Did you?
That's what it's there for.
Did you notice how neat everything is over there? And There doesn't seem... Panda,
No, hello,
you want to
Panda.
come up? Go on, get up there.
Go on.
Get up there, get up there.
There
Whoa,
you go.
that was a big
Woof.
jump.
That was a big
That's like
jump,
an
Panda.
Olympic level jump. There's no rubbish bins anywhere.
Yeah,
I never saw a
no.
rubbish bin.
No.
And I have some Japanese friends, and I said, well, why are there no rubbish bins? And they said, we take all our rubbish home with us. I'm like,
Really?
wow. Don't you like getting fish and chips in the park and then taking it to the bin that's overflowing with fish and chip wrappers and seagulls and rats fighting, and then you just go, I think I'll just chuck mine right on top.
Throw your bottles all
Throw
over the
your
floor.
sake over the floor.
The can, crush it on your head and throw
After you've popped a hole in the bottom. What? You don't do that?
Not like Australia at all, are they? So.
No, they're really
No, I loved it.
really
though.
crazy. Yeah, it's
wanna-
beautiful. Yeah,
You wanna
let's talk guitars. What have you got,
How
Alan?
have you been anyway? So-
I've been good, man. I've been very, very busy. This is an extremely busy time for us. The Wok Store, if you are watching and thinking, what is he talking about? Rock Store, he's being rude. He's putting on a Japanese accent. No, I'm not. We actually have a Wok Store, and it's my wife's business. So if you want a hand-seasoned wok by an old
Not talking about
Chinese
the
man,
seasoning, shall we?
special man seasoning on every wok. He takes
That's
1,000
not gonna
years on the
sell them.
hilltop to do
It's
it.
not gonna sell them.
Thewok.com.au. Alan, I've been good. I've been very busy. Panda's been busy, as you can see. She's essentially deceased.
Yeah.
She's been so busy.
Yeah.
What have you got in your hands, Alan?
So this, well, you probably can tell me. It's just arrived today, isn't it?
It's just arrived.
It's a 59.
58.
58. This
58,
is.
so-
That'd be the reason why it's a clubby neck.
Slightly chunkier neck.
58 R8, isn't it?
Yes. From, I think he said 2018, but the serial number says to me 2016.
Right.
So, Gibson, possibly. But
Gibson.
just came in this
a
morning.
Chiba, is it?
A Chibo. And I've used it in a couple of lessons. Very nice indeed.
Yeah.
And Alan
Yeah, it's good.
is going to rock it out. And this one came in today as well.
All right.
So today we're doing historic Gibson versus a 90s Gibson. This is one of the now fabled
Gone.
mid-90s. Man, gone.
Just like you.
Times two. The bottle, that makes the bottle and me gone. This is a 95. Look at that. Cherry Les Paul
nice,
Standard. It's cool, hey? Nicely weighted and
I don't think I
balanced.
played that one, actually.
No, this just came in this morning as well. About an hour after that one. So, and the thing I like about the mid-90s Gibbos, they have a 50-90 type neck.
Right.
It's, but of course they're not 59s. But Alan, play something on that. On that. It's pretty good. It's pretty tasty, much like the sake. That just goes forever. That bloody goes forever, doesn't it? I'll talk in Alan's language. Hello there, Alan.
Not bad at all.
Pretty
But
cool, man.
I thought it was 59, but it explains why the neck's a bit more
I reckon the newer necks on the 58 are less clubby, and the 57s are the big clubby necks.
Right.
Like that 57 of Paul Dimmer's that we had in a couple of weeks ago. We sold it. It's up in Brisbane now.
Oh, you had a 57.
The gold top.
Oh, that one,
Dimmer's.
yeah.
That was a clubby.
Yeah,
neck.
that was
a big one.
that was a very good guitar, that though. That was
And
really
this 95.
Go for it. Good.
Yeah.
Oh, and
I
what
have-
do you have on
Hello,
the floor?
Alan. Well, since you went away,
Yeah.
I've upgraded to an Axe 8.
Wow.
And you've got, what have you got, Alan?
So I got an X8 as well.
How about
So,
that?
so obviously, all that piss taking about how shit Yamura was has had some
all right.
effect, hasn't it?
Well, no, I had a pretty good instructor come in, just someone who, I don't know, he doesn't spend much time on it, and he's not really well known. I just had Brett Kingman come in and sit down and give me a lecture on it. And
Did he?
yeah, he came in. He said, "Can I?" Well, he dropped some guitars off, so I'm selling.
And he gave you a.
He said, "Do you need any
masterclass.
help, Colonel?" And I'm like, "Brett, I know you're super busy, and what?" And he's like, "No, I wouldn't do it for anyone else, but you're a good bloke and I'm going to do it for you. And I said, you know what, actually, I'm not a good bloke. But sit right down, sir. And so he showed me how to flick through it and whatever. I downloaded some patches.
Thank God, because I saw you struggle with trying to set up the wah about 30 minutes ago.
I know. That's
and
good.
it was torture.
Let's see. Hang on. Is it on?
Is it working?
Engage. I'm going to talk to Alan.
Does it? Like Steve Vai, yeah? Does it actually switch off now?
Yeah.
Does it?
Oh, hang on. Here we go.
Yeah. Yeah,
Yes, it's off.
Excellent.
Should we do a tune?
Should we play a song?
We should. Has anyone else joined us? No. Did I tell you I saw Michael Ray on the staircase today?
Yeah. Yeah. Did you feel a little bit scared?
A little bit, because when you open a secure building and you open the door and he's already there at the top of the staircase.
Yeah.
But he actually came down the staircase to help me open the door, because I was fumbling to get my key in.
He's like,
and then the door opened. Don't worry, sir, I'll get it for you. I'm like, hi, Michael, what are you doing in here? You know, when I dropped the...
Came through the roof?
What? No, when he dropped the Marshall beers off with David.
He was already here.
He's been here all that time.
Right.
And I went in, I said, where have you been? He's like, I've been living under the stairs. Sleeping on the floor. And I looked, and there was a little bit of, there was some raspberry jam, because he makes raspberry jam.
Okay.
Some wee and some poo. And someone else, some blood from where he'd thrown someone down the staircase.
All right.
But anyway,
what
are we going to do first, Alan? AC/DC style, heavy rock, or machine gun?
Let's do machine gun, sure.
Machine gun. Let's do it, man.
We seem to always do that with the poles, so let's do it.
We do. You go. I think I need to check my tuning. So
it's in D, isn't it?
Cool. I think I'm good. Am I good? Yeah, I'm good. This is in D Dorian, folks. D Dorian, if you're tuning in, this is like a PBS show. D Dorian is technically part of the key of C. Part of the key of C. All right, here we go, folks. D Dorian. Alan's gonna go on the 58. I'll remember the riff in a sec.
Sounds good, that. Do you like your accent?
I love my accent. I like it. I don't know what I was doing there. There's a chorusy sort of sound, but I like it.
Yeah,
it's just a bit more.
So did Brett help you set up?
No. So what I did. Let's see if we're still on.
You would not produce a sound like that on your
Brett
own.
Kingman has no idea what he's talking about. I've done the whole thing. I had some sake, and I just went doop 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 doop, and boom.
Hang on a minute.
Sorted.
When I came in, how many questions did you ask me about just basic navigation on this thing? Several.
Just a couple.
Several.
Just a couple.
Like, which button do I press to get here?
Here's what I did. I plugged it in.
Yeah.
I hooked it to my computer immediately.
You downloaded some patches.
And I downloaded a truckload of patches.
Yeah.
The patch I'm using at the moment is the Friedman patch, which I like. And so I think I've dialed back the.
It said GD.
overdrive.
So is that?
Yes.
Is that a Glenn DeLone?
I don't know.
Thing,
Yeah, he's got a few really popular ones.
Did you steal it? Did you?
Of course I did. Yeah. No, they have a free patch site that you can go and download. Which,
that's not what you told me.
It's not free. Is it? Was I supposed to put my credit card details in? I don't know.
Yeah.
But I just grabbed it. Where did you get your Friedman from?
I built it myself.
What?
No, to be honest, I stole. I went through Brett's setup video because he kind of takes us through a Marshall patch.
Oh yes,
which is really good, and I swapped out the Friedman just so I like the sound of it. But I do have Brett's patch. Do you want to hear that?
Yes.
Yeah.
I have a BK patch here.
So
let's have a listen.
This is Brett's patch. This is Marshall 50 watt one.
Okay. Oh yeah.
And it's got.
Oh wow. It's a bit of Prince. Purple Rain.
And then kind of a full drive one.
Wow. I like that. That's cool.
Yeah, but for me, I really like that patch. But
That's awesome.
I just prefer the Friedman.
Yeah.
Just got a bit more guts to it.
Well, I downloaded about 30 patches. I downloaded a lot, and out of all of them, the GD Friedman, if you're watching,
probably Glenn
thumbs
DeLone,
up.
I think. So,
yeah, maybe. I don't know.
He
It's
does
really
a lot of
popular.
patches. Do you not find you get like sort of ear fatigue with all the patches? It's kind of really hard to decide which ones.
Well,
You tweak and tweak and tweak and tweak, and you listen, and it's like, oh, it sounds awesome. Oh, it sounds shit. Oh, it sounds awesome.
Well, it seems obvious to me that there's a couple of dudes out there, or ladies, I don't know who they are, and
They know
their
what
patches, they know what they're doing, and
Yeah.
you set it up, and it's like, ooh, okay, that's the biz. And then there's a couple of guys out there, it's like, this is my Gilmore time. And you put it in, and it's like, oh, okay.
That's
You have
not
absolutely
what David Gilmour sounds
no
like.
idea what you're doing.
Yeah, I trust Brett because
Yeah.
he uses patches flat EQ to 10,000 people.
Yeah,
So
Brett
it's like,
Kingman knows what he's talking
yeah.
about. The GD guy knows what they're talking about.
Yeah. He
And that's
gigs live with his as well. He does a lot of Helix patches as well. But
Is he just an average punter, or is he like a pro?
no, I think he's a pro. He's
Alright.
a pro muser.
Okay. Well, GD, if you're watching, we love you. I love you.
Yeah.
Now, Alan, tell me about
Even
this.
though he stole your patch.
Yeah.
Thief.
I'll pay. I'll pay later. I'll afterpay it. I'm afterpaying everything now.
Hey, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Don't pay for anything at all.
No.
That's
there's nothing. I'm
going
gonna get that,
really wasted you, hasn't it?
It has.
It's like,
I'm incapable of continuing the show for much longer. I can't even charge the camera battery.
how long have
I'm
we got
going
left?
to. Oh, I have no idea. We better do another.
Should we do the Akadaka one?
Let's do the Akadaka.
So in
What do
tribute,
you think of these beers?
I like them
That's
actually.
pretty
They're
good,
very
eh?
good.
Yeah.
So in tribute of having Marshall beers, we're going to
Yes.
do a Marshall.
A Marshall sort of thing.
Yeah.
Okay, we're going to do it. Here we go.
And
I'm going to have another sip of this.
We're going
It's
to
kinda good.
shred over some Marshall riffs.
I don't know if I can shred. I think my ability to move fast in any particular direction
You're not going to have
is
a little sneeze.
extremely
are you?
diminished. Wouldn't that be a good show? Hi, everyone. Here I am with Panda, who's
Yeah, Panda.
essentially deceased. I'm just going to snooze on the couch tonight.
Yeah.
And good night. And just sit back, have a couple of Marshalls. Rob Manger is on.
Oh,
He was
yeah.
in here earlier. Welcome
Yeah,
back.
he
Thanks,
was,
Rob.
He was molesting this guitar earlier, wasn't he? So. Yes.
He was. He's looking. He's on the hunt.
Really?
I think so. That's why he doesn't bring his ladies in today.
All
Because
right.
he knew he was going to get something. I said, bring your ladies in. No.
No,
Just wait.
no.
And then he'll hide it somewhere.
Yeah.
Did I ever tell you about the guy who was buying stuff from me, and he got it sent to a yacht club and a yacht up in North Queensland? Yeah, he would call up. His name was like David Smith, but I had to ship it to Admiral, Bojangles or whatever, Mr. Bojangles, at the Cairns Yacht Club, Yacht 5 or whatever it was. So I would send all this stuff up. And I'd say, what do you get me to do? Oh, I'd just like to play on my boat. And blah, blah, blah. Anyway, I get this call. And it's from this
wife.
Yeah, and she was English, right? And she's like, hello, this is Admiral Bojangles' secretary. We've had a box turn up for Admiral Bojangles. Can you tell me what's in it, please? And I said, well, it's a guitar. And she said, thank you. Hangs up. Then he calls me up like an hour later. What have you done? What? And I'm like, listen, you're the one using Admiral Bojangles as a name. I don't know what's going on, man.
That got him into trouble.
It got him into major trouble. I think he had to chuck them all overboard.
Really?
Yeah. So there's probably a couple of R9s floating on the bottom of Cairns Harbour. If you're brave enough to go get them. Alan, what are we doing here? We're doing AC/DC style. I have no idea how to play this. Oh, yeah. Okay.
That's it.
Yeah, I got it. Oh, there we go.
Sucker's getting it. Sam again.
Lucky we practiced this earlier. Oh, good. Oh, yeah. I saw that.
There you go. That was a good one, that.
That was good.
Once we'd actually figured out what the chords were.
Once you'd figured out what the chords were. I didn't even figure that out. Now, Alan, what do you give these Marshall rock and roll craft beers, sir?
I think I'd give them a good solid 4, actually, because they're very, very drinkable. So,
It's very tasty.
yeah, it is.
I'm going to give that a 4 as well.
What did you give the sake?
I'll give that a 5.
Do you reckon?
Yeah.
Hit the spot, didn't
Just the sheer psychedelic power of sake.
Yeah.
I'll give it a 5. How many of those bottles?
Pupils are like...
I know they're gone boom. That's probably something else I'm on, actually, Alan. But combining that with sake is 100% okay. If you're watching out there and you're young and you're thinking, should I have prescription drugs and sake?
Yes.
I would say, I'd point my finger at you and say yes.
The answer is yes.
There's no problem with that.
If you want to end up as wasted as he is right now, yes, absolutely.
You go to your doctor and you say, I got this back injury NAM thing. We better give you some endone. All right, you get your endone and you have 4 or 5 of those.
And then you have some.
Then you have a shitload of sake.
Yeah.
Then you get in your car. Don't do that.
And you.
Hey.
Because it's okay.
Cool.
I think the way people park on either side of the road is actually very beneficial because it's like bumpers, isn't it? It's just you just kind of go from one side.
After 5 or 6 Endone and 3 or 4 bottles of sake, people where they park it seems irrelevant to me.
Yeah.
I park wherever I want to park. If I see like a supermarket and I want to go to the supermarket, I just pull up out front of the supermarket. If it's got those 2 huge doors or the bay at the back, I'll just drive in the bay and then there'll be a bunch of guys standing around going, "Excuse me, sir," and I just hand them the keys. "Here you go, buddy.
Mind the car.
I'll be right back." And then I move those, those plastic flaps they have that you go through an like industrial entrance to a butcher. And I move the plastic flaps and then I just grab a basket and grab whatever I want. And then go back out and they're standing around going, "Well, who is this guy?" "Thank you, sir." Get the keys. I smoke it up. Wah! And it's normally got that really sort of slippery floor. And so I just smoke it up and I donut around and around. Wah! And then I kind of hanging on, and I exit out on the street. And then once I get on the street, I'm sensible.
And then you wake up.
I usually wake up and I've driven off the road, sadly. Alan, good to have you back. We've had a little bit of trouble with
good to
our
be back,
camera
but we've lasted through to the rest of the show.
Oh my God, we have.
Hello to some people.
Yes, Rob. Hello, Michael Ray. We're stitching up the distribution rights. I'll let you know when we're accepting orders. I have to say.
For
the Marshall, yeah.
Oh well, there you go.
Do it. I totally agree. I think I should be. Can I sell them in the shop?
What could be wrong with that? I mean,
is there a law against it? Do you need a license to sell alcohol now?
Possibly.
I don't know about that.
But it'd be okay.
I have a team of.
You could do. Here's your Marshall beer with your guitar. You're not really selling them per se. You just. It's like instead of giving them a capo or something like that, you just give them a beer.
Is this your grandchild's first guitar? Is it? Well, today we have a special offer. We're going to give you one of these, and it's only 330 mil, so it's child friendly.
It'll save you having to give away Neil's CDs.
I had to give one away. Someone was glad to take one, actually.
Really?
Yeah, and I said, well, enjoy that. Now, we love you, Neil.
We do, and
I've
listened to it, and it's bloody awesome as well. So,
Rob Manager says, "What's this old thing? I've had it for years."
What's the what old thing?
The sake has caused. I don't know.
Oh, the sake.
Yeah, it's caused me a little brain fade here. Thanks for watching, folks. If you put up with us this far, please subscribe on YouTube. If you're listening on iTunes, we'd like a rating out of 5.
And both of these fine instruments are for sale.
And they are for sale.
So what do we think this one's going to be going for ish?
That'll be in the 5s.
In the 5s, and this will be.
This will be in the early 3s.
In the early 3s.
Maybe 3.2.
And that one's a good one. That.
Yeah, this is a good one.
This one's really good. So, but if you like the gibbos with the clubby necks, this is the one for you. So, because it's like. Because if you don't like it, you can use it for baseball.
You can use it to club some people in the alley, like Michael Ray when he's hanging around the staircase. You should have a play of this, man. This is, I think you'll be pleasantly surprised.
Yeah, I think I did.
It's amazing.
I've got that one.
All right, folks, we're out of here.
Cheers.
Thanks for watching. Right. We love you, Michael Ray family, for the beers.
Thanks for the beers. Really appreciate it.
Very lovely, as they say over there. Bye, folks.